Welcome to our Cinema Insider channel, where we delve into the world of cinema and discover the latest masterpieces for you. Today we have a special feature for you, Top 5 Comedies Already Released in 2023. Yes, you heard right. We're going to talk about the funniest and most explosive movies that have just conquered cinema screens. And before we get started, I want to tell you that you can watch all the movies in the Telegram channel, link in the attached comment. Number 1, Mafia Mamma. In Mafia Mamma, we are introduced to Christine, a woman whose life does not always bring joy and fun. Constant worries, tedious work, and ridiculous affairs all around her make her question her sense of life. But suddenly everything changes when the voice of the Italian beauty Bianca rings out on the phone. The unexpected proposal opens a new chapter in Christine's life. Immersed in the family affairs of the Italian mafia, our heroine embarks on an unforgettable journey that turns out to be far from the dream of Rome and the Colosseum. Beginning with gunfights, events develop around a mafia gang, and here's the scoop: it turns out that Christine is now the head of this small but very prominent family. Fate suddenly throws us into a whirlwind of adventure full of laughter and madness. What does Christine do in this ridiculous situation? That's right, she accepts the challenge, even if that challenge doesn't coincide at all with her personal plans and dreams. It is in this unexpected role as the new head of the family that she begins to learn about herself, overcome obstacles, and discover her potential. Number 2, Alibi.com 2. Greg finds himself in a most confusing situation after the closure of his agency. He decides to propose to his beloved Flo, but to do so he has to introduce her to his slightly eccentric parents. And so begins a real comedic mix-up. Greg decides that the best way to convince Flo to accept his parents is to find actors to play the roles of his mom and dad. He knows it will be difficult, but he is willing to go to any lengths to surprise his sweetheart. He begins an active search and assembles a somewhat strange team of fake parents. But instead of things going smoothly, all of his attempts end in ridiculous failures. From awkward situations to the incomprehensible antics of the parents, Greg finds himself in the most unbelievable and ridiculous situations. And of course, nothing goes according to plan. However, despite all the chaos and laughter, Greg's friends decide to support him and help him through this crazy task. Together they come up with even more incredible stories and prepare for the funniest parent meeting ever. And in the end comes the long-awaited moment when Greg boldly proposes to Flo. But, of course, even that doesn't go smoothly. Ridiculous and unpredictable events happen, which only add to the charm and laughter of this comedic story. Imagine the hilarious situations, bumbling parents, and incredible twists and turns that play out on screen. You won't be able to hold back a laugh as you watch Greg and his crew try to play the role of the perfect family. Number 3, Operation Fortune, Ruse de Guerre. Imagine Orson Fortune, an ordinary contractor whose boring life suddenly turns into a whirlwind of events when Nathan Jasmine, a British agent with an inimitable sense of humor, steps in his path. This is the beginning of an adventure that will have you sitting on the edge of your seats. A briefcase stolen at a secret facility in Odessa becomes the protagonist of our story. No one knows exactly what's inside it, and even British intelligence agencies are scratching their heads trying to solve the mystery. But one thing is clear: George Simons, the billionaire and sinister arms dealer, is after the briefcase. Already interesting, right? To uncover this intricate plot, our naughty team from Operation Fortune, The Art of Winning, decides to go to an epic party on Simons' yacht on the French Riviera. But to get closer to their goal, they must assemble a team of funny and unpredictable characters, including movie star Danny Francesco. After all, who can resist Simon's weakness for celebrity? Thus, our group is faced with a daunting task, the execution of which could change the course of history. But don't forget that everything takes place in the face of deadly danger, where every move and every joke can make a difference. So how will this difficult puzzle be resolved for our heroes? It remains a mystery that we look forward to solving with you. So, get ready for unexpected twists, funny situations, and sharp dialogues in the movie. Number 4, Mixed by Erry. The story begins with Marco, an ambitious DJ with immoderate dreams and talent living in vibrant 1980s Naples. He is immersed in the world of music and aspires to celebrity DJ fame. But what path does he have to follow? Together with his faithful brothers, Luigi and Antonio, Marco decided to create his own musical realm. They set out to smuggle homemade compilations, and this business became their passion and source of income. Their dreams of fame and fortune were so strong that they were willing to take any risks. Their ambitions, however, could not go unnoticed. Soon Marco and his brothers came to the attention of the police. They realized that they needed to be careful to avoid falling into the hands of the law. But no matter what new methods of smuggling they used, the police were still on their trail. One unfortunate day, the police arrested Marco and his brothers, and their successful business fell apart like a house of cards. Their dreams of fame and fortune seemed shattered and unattainable. However, real fighters don't give up so easily. Marco and his brothers realized they couldn't rest on their laurels. They decided to start over, with new ideas, new inspiration, and unwavering determination. Let the world learn about them anew, and let their dreams of fame and fortune become reality. Number 5. Murder Mystery 2. This movie is the sequel to our favorite comedy, which was released in 2019. This time our heroes, husband and wife Nick and Audrey Spitz, decide to go on a well-deserved vacation. However, as always, nothing goes according to plan, and they find themselves embroiled in the mysterious murder of an English aristocrat. Audrey, a passionate fan of detective stories, is simply thrilled. Her ordinary life is suddenly filled with adventure. But now, in addition to solving the case, they will have to prove their own innocence. The sequel is set a few years after the events of Murder on the Boat. The spouses Spitz quit their boring job and decide to found their own detective bureau. They dream of becoming famous private detectives, but clients are in no hurry to turn to this unusual couple, and the business is on the verge of collapse. However, as always, the life of the Spitz spouses promises them new twists and turns. They receive an invitation to the wedding of their friend Maharaj, but at the most inopportune moment the groom is kidnapped during the ceremony. Unexpected and unbelievable. Our heroes have to take on this intricate case to raise the reputation of their bureau and return the friend to the bride. And so our selection of the top 5 comedy movies in 2023 comes to an end. What do you think of them? Write in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll be grateful for the likes and subscriptions to my channel.